Greetings, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter are these aspects in Vedic sidereal. If you don't know what I'm saying, hit the description box for a personal reading or to check your Vedic sidereal chart. Alright, so Sagittarius, right off the bat, we have My Good Thing by Pretty Willie. Now, when she says she really loved me, make me want to love her more, you can catch us at your local shopping centers, at the store, da-da-da. I let you know that you're my good thing. Even if you make a mistake and do the wrong thing, I'll forgive you. I just believe that you and I are supposed to be together. Hold on and don't let go. Through everything that we'd been through, we still stay together. I just pray that we can make this thing last forever. I do adore you, so you know, ask for whatever. Hold on and don't let go. I'll be here, hands open wide. Just ask and I will provide for the rest of my life. We shall never divide. And all the nights that you cried, just do this for me, baby. Hold on and don't let go. All right, Sagittarius. Woo, my good thing. So I feel like a lot of my Sagittariuses are definitely in a relationship of sorts. There's definitely a relationship going on here. Right off the bat, your rune is on Zeus, which is the harp. Also, he has a gourd. He has some mushrooms here. There's mountains in the background. There's a crow or a raven on his shoulder, and there is an incoming hawk that is coming in. And his raven, his hawk, is like a protective animal. It's like his familiar. Look up like a witch's familiar, a magician's familiar. His familiar is this raven, this bird, and it's protecting him, and it's also letting him know what things are on the horizon. It's letting him know what other people are scheming, and this man is playing his harp. It's funny because it looks very similar. I mean, it's a lot smaller than my harp. My harp is chilling right here. I need to post more harp videos on here. I need to post harp videos on here, period. I don't think I've posted a harp video on here in the last year, and I've been in a therapeutic musician program to become a therapeutic musician, and I hardly ever pull this rune, and every time I see it, I love that, and I'm always like, why don't I share my music on here? I need to. So it's one of those things I really just do it for myself, but I play every day and also for older people. So enough of that. We have the sun coming in through the clouds. It's almost like the middle of an eye of a storm because there's dark storm clouds all around him. There's also almost like this ocean looking, deep ocean water, even though it's a mixture of the sky. Can't tell. Is it the sky? Is it the ocean? Is it a storm? Is it the depths of the sea? Is it both? This is the wind speaking to him. His hair is blowing forward, so the raven is bringing a message. Something is coming in, carrying in with the wind. That's what I'm hearing. It's being carried in with the wind. And it makes sense because the Lover's Path Tarot, usually what I start this reading with, for the overall energy of the reading, two cards came out, the Ace of Arrows and the Seven of Cups. Now, as we know, Seven of Cups is being confused. How do I pick? There's so many options. The Seven is like a spiritual test. It's spirit testing you. Yes, you have all these temptations, you have this, you have that, but there's only one cup. There's only one truth of these cups. Which ones are illusions? Which ones are knights? Which ones are pages? Which one is the cup? Which one is the solid union? Ace of Arrows. We have, again, a mountain range here. The Ace of Arrows is the Ace of Swords. It's there with the crown, so it's definitely saying, I want the kingdom, I want to claim. It's making a decision. It is choosing. It is declaring the truth. It is communicating the truth. It is cutting through the BS. It's saying, I will not be an option. It is also choosing from the options. So, I like this for you, Sag. Now with Anzus is the god of the forefathers. It's all about Odin, wisdom, inspiration, divine power. It is the wind, so you might have like wind come through. Sitting in a tree, sitting out in a field, getting up high, sitting on your roof. Anywhere where you can really feel the wind and just meditate with the wind is going to be really powerful for you guys. Sagittarius, I'm also feeling playing a musical instrument, listening to the harp, or maybe start playing the harp. I have a Sag moon, so every time I see this in a placement for me, I'm like, okay. You know, I was literally just playing my harp before this. But anywho, this is all about doing hypnosis. It is acquiring creative wisdom, inspiration, feeling ecstasy, so definitely tapping into communicating with the divine through musical instruments, through music, through your voice, through the wind, through the whispers of the wind. Some Pocahontas, maybe watch that for some old school inspiration. This also can be manipulation, mental blocks, falsity, treachery. Remember that you have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so always listen more than you speak, Sag. This is also all about magic and intellectual power, poetry, creative and spiritual power. Again, inspiration. It can also be people giving you poor advice, so that can be with the Seven of Cups, like, who do I listen to? Listen to yourself, listen to your truth. Don't listen to other people. I mean, yes, listen with a grain of salt, because again, we have the 2 ears, 1 mouth, however, with the grain of salt. Now, this is also the passing of the breath along the ancestral line. So there is something, so to speak, that your ancestors were really good at, or your ancestors came here to do, but they didn't actually complete their quest. And so Sagittarius, you were brought here to complete their quest, whether they were dancers, whether they were musicians, whether they were singers, whether they're scientists, whatever your ancestors did, they have been accumulating this knowledge, this wisdom, and it has been put onto your shoulders. You're kind of being like knighted. I see someone being like knighting you and being like, haha, they're passing the torch. The passing of the torch, the passing of the breath is the passing of the torch. And it is your time, Sagittarius, to step out and really show up in this strength. This is all about meditation. This is a rune of order, remembering that naming a thing properly will give you power over that thing. Words are spells, Sagittarius. Be mindful of the words that you use. Naming something to dispel mischievous energy is also powerful. Beware of propaganda. Beware of misdirection. Remember that the mind will follow its own words into confusion, and it can create hypocrisy. So if the mind will follow its own words, then choose your words carefully and choose your words with intention. Choose who you listen to with intention. Choose what words you allow into your psyche with intention. This is about persuasion. Again, the passing of the breath, higher reasoning, and mental abilities. Remember, named memories need to survive. This is all about order and transmuting the unconscious and bringing it forth into the conscious. This is the awakening of your consciousness. This is all about symbols and using symbolism to transform understandings of others. So you might be using music and notes. I think of notes and are symbols. And so using music as a way to transform your community. This is cultivating the ability to decipher symbols and messages from your unconscious through your dreams and through your visions. So Sagittarius, your dreams are very important this month. Very important this month. We have a full moon next week, so please spend time writing down your dreams and really focusing and asking yourself and meditating, like, please let me have my dreams. Let me remember my dreams. Really focus on that. We have uncertainty, which is in line with that Seven of Cups energy, Sag. The unknown and yet to be revealed is always a mystery to you. You may have recently been trying to control the uncontrollable. You may have been seeking security, predictability, all that feels certain, but to live with everything revealed and certain creates a sacrifice that you must examine at this juncture. This gives you a life without passion and a life without adventure. Your desire for everything comfortable and safe is natural, yet, at this time, you're being asked to take more risks, Sag. Let go of your need to know all the outcomes, become more willing to trust. Breathe, and with that breath, take in faith that a level of uncertainty will actually enrich your life more fully than you could ever imagine if you trust. Only to the degree with which you can handle uncertainty can your life be fully charged and changed. So, the universe is testing you right now, Sag. It's asking you to have deeper trust. We have the energy of cat. We have a 5 and an 8. This is 13, which adds up to a 4, so it's kind of interesting because literally Scorpio and Libra also had 4s being very prominent. And on Zeus is a 4 as well. So 4 is everywhere in here. 4 is all about creating the pillars of the home, the harmony, the stability of the relationship, coming into that union and really solidifying the 4 corners of the foundation. It's also the 4 elements, the 4 seasons. Think of the completion of something. Now with cat energy, this is asking you, yes, I drew this cat. So basically this animal deck came with blank cards and you could draw animals that weren't in the deck. I don't know why cat wasn't one in there. I was like, how is cat not in here? Like, I feel like this is one of those basic animal energies. So cats are sly, but they also have 9 lives. So, Sag, I'm not seeing this necessarily as someone, like, yes, there could be someone, like, be aware of someone that might scratch you, but a scratch is only on the surface. It can't touch the heart, can't penetrate to the soul, so you'll be fine. And also remember that cats always have 9 lives. So take the risks. I think that's what this is more leaning towards, is it's saying take the risks. If you don't take the risk, then you're not going to achieve that 4 energy. Plus, 5 plus 8 equals 13. And when people think of 13, they can be succumbed by fear of, ooh, Friday the 13th, it's an unlucky number. No, it's not, and it's actually a 4 in numerology, which is actually really good, grounding, stabilizing, foundational number. So, also number bringing into that union. Your energy is the Page of Wands. It came out really, really strongly. It came out just like right away. So I was like, okay. And that was just when I was doing the pre-shuffle. But I usually try to not even start but the Page of Wands really wanted to come out. So I feel like you guys are possibly being a little immature, some of my Sages, or someone's being immature towards you. Oh my gosh, Ace of Swords came out twice. So we have the Ace of Swords twice, and this is what's crossing you. So yeah, you have a lot of options. Page of Wands. So someone could be bringing you an offer. They could be communicating some truth with you in an immature, passionate way, kind of fiery. So this is almost like their inner child is wounded or your inner child is wounded. Someone here is communicating as a page, so they're not a knight, they're not a king, and they're not the Page of Pentacles, so he's not even promised to become a king. The Page of Wands can easily lose his temper, can easily say the wrong thing, can easily make the king fuck up. That actually ruins the relationship for good. For example, if you put someone's life on the line in whatnot, then that's a deal breaker for a lot of people. A lot of people, yeah, may forgive you, but they'll never let you back after that. It's like, I don't know, you almost killed me that time, so never going to take you back again. And that's what this truth is. It's like, nope, I'm an eagle and you're a hawk. Eagles fly heights that hawks and crows can't reach. And it's like you might actually tell this person off. I feel like there's a lot of like pettiness here, but it's like you're sticking up for yourself. Like, I think it's like a cat fight. Page of Wands, Ace of Swords, cat. Definitely a cat fight going on here. It could be a cat fight because of all the options. Someone's like, you know what? If you have options, like, how dare you? If you even think of me as an option, then I'm not an option. It's just not an option because I'm not anyone's option here. So Sag, you're definitely letting someone know that you're not going to be an option. Although Sag, look for double standards because you might have options too. So like if you have options too, then maybe you should follow your own advice in that realm. It's like, well, I have options. Okay, Four of Pentacles in reverse is your subconscious. So I feel like you were being kind of greedy with your emotions before. You were not opening up. I feel like a lot of my Sages, that's why the Page of Wands is here too. It's almost like you've been in hiding. You've been in this place of hiding and kind of listening and coming out of the hermit stage is what I'm feeling. And so you're coming out of that. And again, we have the Four, but it is Four of Pentacles and it's in reverse. So I feel like you're coming into a space of being more giving, more gracious with people. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse is what's crowning you. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. So someone may have thought that you were being sneaky, or maybe you were being sneaky and you're coming out of that place. Like, it looked like you're being sneaky because you're withholding. So like someone could be like, is she talking to someone? Is he talking to someone? Is, gender doesn't really matter. Someone here was thinking that someone was being sneaky, or someone caught the other one. And the Page of Wands with the Ace of Swords is like, ha, I caught you red-handed, mother. Caught someone, or someone caught you. Or in some cases, this is like I said, you're no longer hoarding your feelings, you're no longer repressing, you're no longer withholding emotion, and you are coming out of a state of what could seem like deception or mystery. I feel like for some of those people, again, with that Seven of Swords, we have the Raven again up in the corner following this guy. We have the Raven again right here. So we have the Raven twice, we have the Ace of Swords twice. So there's definitely a strong form of protection occurring here. I think with that Seven of Swords in reverse, it's also like someone, this is for a lot of you guys, someone tried to pull one over on you, but you caught them. That Ace of Swords, you caught the truth, and the ancestors are helping bring that in here, and that's why the Seven of Swords is in reverse, and it's in your crown, because your higher self kind of like found this person out. So it's like the universe was on your side, because if this person was trying to get away with something, they didn't get away with it, and they're not gonna get away with it. So if you aren't sure, if you're in a state of uncertainty, the truth will definitely be known, Sagittarius, because with that Ace of Swords coming out twice, there's definitely a strong new truth here. That's the other thing. Aces are all about newness. So it could be a new truth that you're learning. Again, Ace of Swords in reverse. The deception is being revealed. Ace of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yep, past energy is Six of Swords, moving on, moving away. So in the past, you communicated to someone, nope, Seven of Cups, if I'm going to be an option, then c'est la vie. I'm out of here. Ace of Swords. I'm saying my truth here. Maybe that's what the deception was. Someone made it seem like you were all they had eyes for, and lo and behold, they were also saying that to their 6 other cups over here. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to get in my ship and I'm going to sail on to smoother waters. However, this is, triggering to any abandonment. Yep, we have 3 of Swords. Three of Swords in reverse as your future energy. So there was totally third-party energy here. Again, remember guys, third-party energy doesn't necessarily mean that they're cheating with a person. It can be a mom that is overly controlling and possessive. It can be a work environment. It can be their friends. It can be anything. It can be them just always having an excuse. It's someone who's just not prioritizing the relationship. They're not prioritizing the union. Your energy is Three of Wands, so you're definitely looking to move on with the Three of Wands and the Six of Swords. You know that there's other options out here, and you're ready for that. You're ready to mingle. That 3 and the 6, there's an exponential here. Your energy of the person that you're dealing with is Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So if they wanted to bring you an offer, you're rejecting that offer, or they're no longer bringing the offer to you because they know that you're going to reject it. 5 of Wands in reverse is hopes, dreams, and fears. You are no longer putting up with pettiness. I feel like this person would just kind of like pick on you, or there's someone that they try and say that they really care about you, that they love you so much, this, that, and the other, but they always have like something to say. They always have something to say to you. Okay, outcome. Ooh, the Chariot with the Sun. Could have a Leo coming towards you. Could have a Cancerian. My dog is having puppy dreams, and she just let out that woof, so I really hope you guys could hear that because it was really stinking cute. She's like snoring right here. And we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So I like this because I feel like Six of Wands in reverse is someone who is definitely in the limelight, absolutely, but they are surrounded by pages and surrounded by options. So with the with the Seven of Cups and with that Ace of Swords at the beginning of the reading, the Lover's path that's kind of giving an overhaul of the whole reading, Sag, I feel like someone just had a lot of options because they're in the limelight. You could actually be dealing with a famous person, especially with the Sun here, and they're realizing that they don't want to be where they're at and entertaining these options, and they actually want to travel towards you because they see you as the Sun. They see you as someone that they really will find joy and fulfillment with. So I feel like this Five of Wands and the Three of Swords is like the old person. I feel like there's definitely two people here. There's someone in the past who created a Three of Swords situation. You're holding it for yourself. Definitely like a cat fight energy, but Five of Wands in reverse, you're not putting up with it anymore. But Four of Pentacles in reverse, you are ready to open your heart again because Seven of Swords in reverse, now that the deception is made clear to you and you have clarity on it with that truth of the Ace of Swords twice in here, now that you really know that you're an eagle, you're flying high, Three of Wands, you're ready to move on. You see your worth, you are ready. Four of Pentacles in reverse with Three of Wands with the Six of Swords. You are so ready to move on, and you've truly put this behind you. With the Three of Swords in reverse as your future energy, yes, this will still trigger you at times, but you are ready. You are so ready, Sag. So I love this reading for you guys. If it's a work situation, then something at work like backstabbed you don't want to be in that work environment anyway. There's a much better option. A Chariot, there's horses in this reading, there's harps in this reading, so being around horses could be powerful for you guys. Being around water could be powerful. Again, we have water signs, fire signs, air signs. Really, we just are kind of lacking in the earth area. We just have the Four of Pentacles, kind of getting like a Taurus vibe with that. Maybe this person has Taurus in their chart somewhere. With the Sun and the Chariot though, and that Six of Wands in reverse, someone definitely wants to come towards you and make a commitment towards you. So Sagittarius, I like this. For those of you who are in commitment, you may be having a baby, congratulations, and you guys may be moving, so congratulations. I love you guys, and I'll see you shortly.